of, remember when I talked about, moving? So, I successfully moved to Japan. Yay! Yay! What a long journey it was! So basically, there is a lot of thought behind it. It's been planned for a very long time. There is so much going on. That's why I was like busy. I was seriously busy. It was very difficult. So I don't have a lot of time because I'm doing birthday project, but then I am doing so at one point I did my work on the floor. Because my furnitures are not all here. And then furnitures are expensive, so I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't even have a bed. So what's going on right now is there is no bed, but there is a table. Thankfully, there is a table. So at first, when I had to stay at the company's place where me and Kyla and Kobo stayed at before when we prepared for 3D and stuff. So I had to use the setup there. So that was why I was I had to figure out how to use the mic controls and stuff. And then when that's done, because I have to pay for that, so I can't stay too long or else it's gonna be expensive. So I moved in without furniture. When I moved in, there is no furniture. I just placed my PC on the ground and then just did work. Also I what is it called? I had my mom flew in because my luggage has nothing but electronics. I barely have. You guys know how much I love clothes. I couldn't fit in my clothes because the maximum weight of everything. So I was like, whoops, I don't have time for anything else. What about like, I want to bring my plushies and stuff like that, right? I want to bring clothes, shoes, or bags, or whatever that I have, you know, so I don't have to buy new things here. Instead of delivery, because delivery is gonna be so expensive, I was like, you know what? I want my parents to come with me, and because they're also worried and they're kind of protective of me, and they're like, you can't be there alone for the first week. Like, what if something happens? You don't even have anything there. So, how are you gonna move the furniture? You're so weak, you can't even move a freaking table. So, so I have my mom flew in. My dad can't come. I wanted my dad to come to help with the furniture, but my dad couldn't come because he has things to do. And also, my dad was so nice. He was like, it's gonna be really expensive if you fly in 2 people, so just fly one. Just fly your mom. At least she can stay in the same room as you. So I was like, no, I'll pay for it. Don't worry, Dad, it's fine. I'll fly you both. And then he's like insisting on not going. So yeah, I was like, but how am I gonna set up my PC? So it's fine. My mom is here, but we don't have a bed. So I wrapped my PC in yoga mat.
Huh?
Don't laugh at me. I wrapped my PC in yoga mat. In my mom's yoga mat because I don't do yoga. So I wrapped my PC in latex, I guess, because I googled latex is like good for cushion. So I wrapped it in bubble wrap and also like a bunch of gabus. I wrapped it in bubble wrap, gabus, and latex. But I wrapped it in yoga mat. So now, and I also bought like a futon, like more like a comforter, but like kind of futon. So I am sleeping on the yoga mat, and then my mom is sleeping on the futon. Because the futon is a little bit like softer, and then I was like, I don't want you to have back pain, so you should sleep on the futon. So I'm sleeping on the yoga mat for now. But there will be a bed soon. Technical issues aside, I want to say why I want to move. Why I want to move, because it's not it has plus minuses. It's not like it's my dream to move, but also it's a gamble for me. First of all, the living cost is insane. Even M10 was like, you gotta work really hard for this. Are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, I'll work really hard for it. Because it is my dream to take dance lessons here. It is my dream to take vocal lessons here. My dream to go to the studio and be able to film and to book. And also my dream to be able to, like, if I want to do projects like 3D live and stuff, well, putting 3D live costs aside, like it's like I have to fly back and forth, and then the price of the plane ticket is not even worth it at that point, going back and forth. I would say in a year I'm going to Japan for so many times because of so many projects and so many works. It is probably easier to be in a place where all of those work is happening. For now, I think everything is good. PC good, internet good. Downsides, I don't really know the language that well. I am still figuring out how to make this work, but I have learned a bit about time management and saving, I guess. I barely ate here. Not because of anything, but because I'm so like, I was so busy, and because I was going back and forth. I was going to like government offices, and then I was going to the bank. Even getting a place here is not easy. Some buildings don't accept streamers. They're like, you're not a full-time employee, sorry, we can't have you here. So it's a bit difficult. During my time when I went to Japan before, I went to the agency and then visited each place one by one. And I visited a lot of, so like it would be like, do work, and then from afternoon till night or something, or from morning till night, I check out all of the places, and then after I'm like, okay, I really want this one, and they're like, sorry, we don't accept cats here or something. I'm just kidding, I'm not a cat. But that's all over, so I am very happy that that part is over. There are a lot of things that I haven't gotten done, like bank side of stuff, a lot of adulting stuff. It's a lot. I've never what is it called? I don't think I've ever think so much like this hard before. I'm like, so many thoughts. But I get it. It's like it is what it is. It is life. It is what it is. I'm taking it. I'm very grateful for it. I'm very, very grateful that the staff and the cover staff and M10 is really helping me out. M10, thank you so much. M10 is helping me with the furniture before my mom came. Oh, she's so nice. She helps me with the table, and then the monitor setup, and what else? Like, she's teaching me a lot of stuff because I'm like, what is this? What is this? What is this button? How do I do this? How do I open the door? And all that. It's very confusing, everything. You will stay in Japan forever or a few months or what? I can go back whenever I want. So if I feel... So the good thing about it is that if I don't feel like it's working out, or if I can't... yeah, if I feel like it's not working out, or if I feel like I can't afford things anymore, I can always come back, you know? There's not a lot of things that I possess in this room anyway, so I can just go back and let it be a life experience. Once in a lifetime experience, because this chance won't ever come again, I feel. Like, when else will I get a chance to be able to move and be supported by a company? This is like my chance to also like do other stuff. I can do different types of contents here. Happy live your dream, Chief. Thank you. It's not... Thank you so much, everyone, for supporting me. One of the reasons why I'm also here and working my best is because you guys have always supported me and you guys have pushed me to be better. I hope it'll all work out. I don't usually say this, but I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm crying a bit. I'm just so happy and like kinda grateful that everyone is helping me out and that I'm not alone. Well, technically I am alone, but like at least there's Emta and there's you guys. There's my parents. Like, I'm technically not alone, you know.